Character on Track presents Champions on Track, connecting local champions of character to the classroom. Belonging. Today's topic is belonging, the feeling of being accepted into a place or situation. As social beings, we have the desire to belong, to be a part of something, to be a part of our family, the community, school, groups, teams, and organizations. Belonging helps us feel connected, secure, and loved. We can look at belonging from two different perspectives, from the individual wanting to join the group and from the group looking for a new member. Some examples might be playing an instrument in the band, joining the after-school science club, or playing on the school hockey team. Make sense? We'll talk more about belonging in just a bit. Today's program is being sponsored by. Now, let's meet some of our champions of character.
Hey everybody, my name is Abraham Myers. I'm involved in football, wrestling, track, and student council. And my favorite subject in school would probably be science, anything that has to do with science, mainly physics. And one memory that I remember from elementary school is always playing soccer outside during recess. And that was like the only sport I played during recess, and tag, and it was always fun for me to do that.
My name is Trigotten. I'm a senior at Washington High School, and I'm involved in football, basketball, ran track for 2 years, student council, student ambassadors, and superintendent's youth council. My favorite subject in school is math, and my favorite number is 11 because I just enjoy numbers. My favorite memory from elementary school is just playing foursquare at recess and just always being in the king's position.
Hi guys, I'm Alex Strawn, a senior at Washington High School. Some of the activities I'm involved in are show and jazz choir, and I'm involved in bowling as well. Believe it or not, my favorite subject in school is probably math. For college, I don't know where I'm really going yet, but one of my favorite memories from being in elementary school was being an absolute boss at Foursquare.
Hi everybody, my name is Jocelyn Richardson. I'm a senior at Washington High School. Some activities I'm involved in are volleyball, student council, National Honor Society, and other planning committees. My favorite subject in school is social studies, and a memory I have from elementary school was playing tetherball at recess.
Hey everybody, my name is Hannah Harp and I'm a senior at Washington. I'm involved in soccer, basketball, and National Honor Society. My favorite subject in school is science because I took an AP Bio class, and now I'm taking an AP Environmental Science class and I really like it. My college plans is to go play basketball at the University of Sioux Falls, and my favorite memory from elementary school is winning book battles in 3rd grade.
Character on Track. At Character on Track, we believe that every student and adult has the ability and responsibility to have and show good character. We have 5 marks of character we focus on: trustworthiness, respect, accountability, citizenship, and kindness. So, what does our topic, belonging, have to do with character? Well, if you as an individual want to join a group, you have to evaluate this organization to see if it is worthy of your membership. Can you trust the members? Are they respectful and accountable? Are they good citizens? Are they kind? Also, you have to determine whether or not you are qualified to join their group. Are you of good character? Do you have something to contribute to the group? You see, it must be a good fit for both you and the organization. Understand? If you don't enjoy sports, then trying out for the soccer team probably isn't for you. If you don't have the desire and the skills to sing, you probably won't join the school choir. But there is a place for all of us to belong. Let's get a little more definition of belonging and maybe some examples of belonging from our champions of character.
Welcome back, guys. We're going to talk about belonging and why it's important to belong to a group or to accept other people and just being a kind person. I remember when I was in elementary school, I didn't really know anything about any sports or anything. I just find myself playing around, and everybody would just include everybody. Elementary school was kind of fun like that. So in elementary school, I used to just play soccer with my friends, and we're all it was just kind of one niche, or everybody had their, whether you play basketball, soccer, kickball, or do any, either one of those. And I played soccer, and that was the only sport I really played in elementary school. And in middle school, I remember my friends, the people I knew, were you should try for cross country. So they included me in that, and I felt like I belonged with that, and I did cross country, and I had fun with it, and I learned a lot through cross country. It was a very hard sport, mental, and everything. Then in high school, people were saying you should go out for football, and because my friends played football, and so then they included me in that too, and then that's when I joined and started playing football, and from there it was I never knew anything, and it was my first time, of course. So I didn't even start. I didn't even know what positions there were. I didn't even know what a safety was or anything. I had zero idea. But over the years, I learned, and now I'm just way better at it, at the game. So when you include people, or you get included in things and try to belong to a certain group, you can find something you might really like and improve from there.
Belonging is a key part of building relationships and finding out who you are, as your friends are similar to what you like. In elementary school, I found out who my friends were through different activities, like playing flag football or kickball or playing foursquare, and finding others who may not have been involved in any of these games, could have been on the side watching, and I would go up to them and invite them to play to make them feel as though they belong too. Within this, you need to find out and determine for yourself whether this is the right thing for you, and if this group of friends is going to make the right decisions and right choices. Through this, you have to determine if this is you, or if this is something other people want you to do for yourself. So always just have the courage to make the right choice.
Hey guys, let's take this concept of belonging and apply it to school. Belonging in school can be finding your group of friends, finding your group, and finding the people who truly, truly accept you for who you are and what you do. Coming into freshman year, one of the things I really wanted to do was take choir. I love singing for people, but I was really nervous for what the cool kids, what the jocks would think, calling me a loser, stuff like that. But by doing what I loved, it's gotten me this far. I mean, look at me today. I'm filming a video with the jocks. So by truly finding out and truly finding my group of people, and for them making me feel like I belong, I truly thrived in what I did. If you guys stay true to who you are, coming into high school and just in life, finding your group of people, you can do the same.
Let's take another look at this. How do you see others belonging? First, they acknowledge other people. They listen to what they have to say, and they take interest in what others are saying to them. Find hobbies that you enjoy doing and meet your friends through those hobbies. For example, I enjoyed playing volleyball. I've enjoyed playing it my whole life, and I did not meet my best friend until 10th grade, and I met her through a volleyball team. I stayed true to the interests that I enjoyed instead of changing what I wanted to do to meet others and feel like I belong. It's okay to have a different perspective from others. You can look into things that you enjoy even if they are different from others.
So what happens when we think we have to belong? I've been playing on a team my whole life. I've been playing basketball ever since I could walk. And I've always made friends with all the girls on my teams and on opposing teams, and I've always had friends, but up until my freshman year, I had never really met my best friends yet. And freshman year, we went to a football game together, and we figured out we had really similar interests outside of sports. My two best friends are in dance and in soccer, but we found similar interests outside of sports. So even if you feel like you have to be part of a team, part of a group, you can find your friends outside of it as well by finding interests similar to you in like your home life or in different interests.
Now let's talk a little bit about inclusion and exclusion. If you are a member of the school band, a sports team, or maybe just a group of kids who eat lunch together, you have a choice. You can either include others who want to be a part of your group, that is, you can embrace and encourage them, or you can exclude them. It's important that you put yourself in their place. If you were the new kid in school, how would you like to be treated? Would you like others to welcome you to the team? And would you appreciate other kids walking with you to school? If you are a person of character, you should know that you have the amazing power to help others belong. With just a little effort, you can make someone else feel included. It's a great feeling for both you and them, and it's the right thing to do. So, how do you include others? What skills do you need? Is it difficult to include others? Why should you do it? Let's hear again from our champions of character about inclusion and exclusion.
Everybody is unique and special in their own way. And it's very important that not everybody is the same, because when everybody comes together and bring their differences, that's what makes a team special or just a group special. Like with football, if everybody were the same, the sport wouldn't work the way it does. You have linemen, you have receivers, the quarterback, and so many different positions and different levels and values of like characteristics. So it's very important that everybody is able to, be different and bring what they have to offer to the table in order to make a good team. In life, it works the same way. If everybody were the same, it'd be boring.
Putting yourself in other people's shoes can be a hard thing to do, and it may be a challenge. But you never know what could end up happening once you finally put yourself out there and ask them to come over to your table for, say, in the lunchroom. This person could end up being your best friend, someone you spend a lot of time with, and doing things you both enjoy together. It may be difficult seeing or finding someone excluded, but if you look around the lunchroom, go look for someone who's by themselves and invite them over to your table. Doing this can not only make you stronger and make you feel better, but it'll also make the person across the room feel better about themselves as well.
I know some of the best time at school is recess, and the idea of inclusion is super important in this process. I remember going back to my glory days of being a boss at Foursquare. There was actually 4 bosses in Foursquare, and it consisted of me and my friend group. And then whenever we were in this square, we would never target each other. We couldn't. But the moment that someone outside of our friend group came in, well, they were in for a pretty rough ride, because that's all we target. That's who we'd go for, and we'd never get each other out. And that caused a huge feeling of exclusion for everybody playing the game. So don't do what I did. Don't do what we did. And don't regret these actions at a later time. Put yourself in their shoes.
Let's take a look into our friend groups and our circles. There are so many people at your school. How do you pick who you want to be friends with? First, I would pick friends that make you feel valued and included. They might share some similar traits with you, but make sure that they're making you feel good. There are plenty of people to pick from. You don't have to change yourself to be similar to the others. How can we exclude people? By purposely not allowing or inviting people to join you in an activity, that can be harmful to their feelings and it won't help your esteem either. Ways to include people. Me personally, I play volleyball, so we do a lot of drills in practice. Most of the time you'll need a partner for a drill, and instead of picking the same partner, I often try and branch out and meet other people. It's only going to benefit you in the long run and the other person you're with because you guys will both get to make connections and that will strengthen your team. Also, in school, we do plenty of work projects, big groups, and you'll have to use teamwork to finish the job. If you continue to work with the same people all the time, you'll exclude the rest of the class and you'll limit the knowledge of what you can learn from the other students that you're not including. The last thing is you can invite them to sports events. There are plenty of sports events in high school that you can attend. Right now we're in basketball season. You can invite new people to come to basketball games and it will make the student section bigger and you'll get to know, learn things about them that you wouldn't have learned if you didn't invite them.
Including everyone is important, especially on a team or in a group project. A couple years back, I played with a girl, Jacqueline Winantanda, who you might remember from past videos. She was an amazing player and was very much at the time our leading scorer. But something that you need to keep in mind is that not everyone can be the leading scorer. Everyone has a different role and all of those roles are equal. Be it assisting someone, running a play, grabbing a rebound, not everyone can score all the points. Some people have to do the background work to make sure that your team works and has chemistry.
We've learned a little today about belonging, about becoming part of your family, the community, an organization, a club, or a team, and about welcoming others into your group. Now it's time to put this information to the test, to try it. Think about opportunities you have in school, at church, at the mall, or at the playground to welcome and embrace others. You have the character and the power to help others belong. Let's hear from our champions of character just one more time.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this, is to include others and get yourself included. So after this whole video, I want you to go out there and find somebody and make a new friend. Go find someone to join the game and join your table.
After everything we've learned so far, I hope you can take away that in 10 years, when you look back at yourself and how you acted and treated others, that you left a good legacy and all your friends remembered you as a person of high character and high kindness and just being respectful to everybody.
I want to leave you guys with this. Be kind, be inclusive, but be true to yourself. I never thought in a million years that by just doing that, I'd get so many opportunities to be presented in an honorable way and to present to you guys. I can't wait until you guys get to experience the way of the warrior. Stay awesome.
I want you guys to remember that although it is super, super, super important to include others, you can also include yourself. When I was younger, my biggest regret was waiting for someone else to include me in a game or offer to teach me the rules. Instead, I should have gone out there and politely, you always need to be respectful, but politely ask them, hey, can you teach me how to play this game? Or hey, can I join your game of basketball? You'd be surprised how far that would go. Remember to become amazing and stay amazing.
If you take anything away from this video today, I want you to remember to encourage others, be kind, and work hard. And if you do those things, you'll find a place where you belong.
Thank you. We'd like to express our sincere appreciation to our sponsors and to all of our champions of character who helped us with this project about belonging. Also, our champions and all of us here at Character on Track would like you to remember your character not only tells us who you are, but who you are going to become.